Hello everyone, welcome back to the June channel. Today I'm going to be taking you guys through my new shelf here. The shelf itself is not new. I have had this shelf for many years, but it has just been sitting in the corner um, with just not very well organized. It was kind of a place where I just threw everything and never really thought about it. But I was originally gonna go furniture shopping, but then I decided not to. I decided I already have this fantastic shelf. I don't need to go get another one. I can just rearrange and see what I'm working with. So I decided to get everything organized here. So let's go from top down. And as you can see over there, that's my desk where I film my videos usually. Um, so here on the top at this area is my turtle. His name is Bailey. He's very shy, so I'm very pleased that he's not ran off. He is solid cast iron, and his shell opens up, and inside I have a bunch of old European money, because why not? And then he is very heavy, solid cast iron. And on top, he is guarding my my tarot box. So in here I have my cards, King of Wands, by the way. Just like to keep them in a box to keep them out of any negative spirits or anything. I have a little white quartz in here to keep it all under control. Put him back on top. I got these cool stickers on top. And then I have my oud satin mood candle that I don't actually light because it smells bad. Well, not bad, but just like not that good. But it's good decoration, so I keep it. And then I have my ring dish. I don't usually wear them inside. So I like to let them, recharge a little bit while I'm inside. But anytime I go out the door, I need to put them on, or else they feel weird. This one, if you can see, it is from Patrick Adair Designs in Salt Lake City, Utah. It is like industrial ceramic band on the inside, and then the setting is meteorite shards, amethyst, and opal. I love it to death. And then my other one is originally it was like a blackened silver, and now I've had it for a couple of years, so it's not very blackened anymore, but it has a cool effect on it. I got this from a little jeweler in Iceland when I was there. Like just a little husband and wife jewelry store. They made them all there. So this is like a one of a kind, really cool thing. And let me tell you, the price was definitely steep on it. But hey, 1 year in a foreign country, you should do some shopping. So support local businesses and all that. The design is a dragon. It was a pattern that was found on some church in the fjords. And actually in the store they had the little piece of wood that this was based off of. So very cool. It's definitely like a good luck charm to me, and I definitely feel weird if I don't have it on when I leave the house. That's that. And then my Chanel number 5, as you can see, quite a dent in here already. I've only had this for a couple of weeks, so love. Then I got my my recently acquired Poison. More about that in another video. My Dior Privé, I can't live without my Dior Privé. I got my new look Ombre Nuit Eau Noir. Then I have my little candles back here, Saint Honoré, and then this tamarind geranium violet one. And then I have my Shalimar, which is halfway done already, so I'm going to be really needing to get another one. But I've only been wearing Shalimar on Sundays when I go out to brunch. It's kind of, I don't know why, it's just kind of become a tradition. And then I have my Mitsuko, not much of a dent in here, but I do wear it frequently. You just need like, one one half spray of this and you'll be good. And then I have this little aloe vera plant. I had another plant on here, but um, it was too big and I couldn't close my door. So I had to replace it. I have a ton of these aloe vera plants downstairs. They're just super easy. Um, and then I have some little seashells. I have this key, I think is from, oh, I don't know when was it? I looked it up when these were in production. I want to say some like 1920s, 30s, so very fitting that it's on my shelf. Who knows? I don't even know what that opens, but anyway. And then down here, let me just, okay. And then down here, have my Baccarat Rouge, my Winter 99, and my Versace Crystal Noir that are on my copy of The Art of War. Because why not? I think it's a really cool little stand to put my books on, my perfumes on. Um, I've read like half of the book, but I just couldn't get through it because it is very boring. Um, like, hold on, let me sit down. I read a lot of philosophy books, and let me tell you, a lot of them can be super boring and hard to get through. So this was one, like, usually if I just read slowly and like take it, step by step, I can get through them and take something interesting from them. But it's just this one was dark. This one was not easy. I actually read half of it. The half that I did, I was in the military airport lounge in Seattle. A story for another day how I got there, but um, so yeah. Um, and then yeah, so my Baccarat Rouge, my Winter 99, and my Versace Crystal Noir. I don't wear these that often. Baccarat needs to have a very specific kind of day. Winter 99 is for holidays, and Crystal Noir is just really need to have the right mood for it. And then moving on, I have my Shalimar Jasmine, which I don't like wearing because it's limited time, and I can't wear it every day. My Aqua Celestia, which I haven't been wearing as much recently because of Chanel number 5 pretty much took the spot of what this one was doing. But yeah, it's just taking a break right now. And then my replicas, my Under the Stars, and my limited edition silver Lazy Sunday Morning. I don't really wear these that often, but I'm looking to, rotate them in to my rotation. And then I have my Cherry Ambition, my two Cores, my La Vanillas, and my Philosophies. I don't really touch these. They're just, memories from a past era of myself. So I just, keep them and smell them from time to time to relive some memories if I want to. And then let's move down to this. I have another tarot deck. This one, a old coworker of mine gave me, who I do not talk to anymore. It's a complicated story, not really gonna get into it, but one of those situations where someone thinks that they're your friend and they're not, and it's just, yeah, and she ended up quitting, and whatever. But she gave me a cool tarot deck, so shout out. Then we can get into some more of my books. I have this book on the Pol Pot regime, the the Khmer Rouge in Cambodia in the 70s. Brutal book. Not going to go into detail. But if you're into that kind of thing, I definitely check it out. It kind of goes through stories of different people that were in the regime and like how they either escaped or integrated themselves within the system, or crazy book, but very good also. And then I have my copy of Animal Farm here. I should just put this up a little bit more. Animal Farm is a classic. You can read this book in a day. It's really short. Fantastic. Nothing else to say about that. This one, a old friend of mine gave me. It's about cats. Need to finish it actually. And then I have The Plague. I couldn't get through it. It was writing. I'm sorry, Camus, but not very good. And then this is an interesting one. I am not a Mormon anymore. My family was Mormon growing up, so I do still have my my scriptures. It's kind of a token relic from a very, very past era. But I have the Bible, the Book of Mormon, Doctrine and Covenants, Pearl of Great Price. The whole thing. I should get just a dedicated Bible though, because I don't like picking this up because the energy this book has is not really great. And then I have my little sample bowl. I just picked this bowl up a few days ago. It's really nice clay, painted. And I have all my samples inside, as you can see. And then this is one of my black magic grimoires. Did I write down? Oh, it's the Grimorium Verum. So if you know anything about black magic, the Grimorium Verum is like a handbook of black magic. Solomonic demon summoning, basically. Very interesting. If you're into that kind of thing, definitely check it out. Have Ayn Rand Anthem. Haven't read it yet. Looking to. And then all of these are journals, past journals of mine. So starting here, that. These are 2 old sketchbooks. These 2, all these are refills for this leather one, which broke. I don't use it anymore. But those are all filled anyway. And I have some little mini ones back here. These are refills. Minis. These are all been filled. And I also have here my some little essential oils. And I have my little minis, my free minis, Dior Parfum, Sauvage Original, Sauvage Eau Forte, Oud Ispahan, Oud Satin Mood, and my little Gucci Flora that's almost empty. And then I have Camus, Exile in the Kingdom. I've actually been reading this one recently, and it's not that bad. It's not as bad as The Plague, but it's still pretty bad. And then my Marx Capital. Let's move down to the last shelf. In this little stack here, I have my my Cyprianus. It's a book about Norwegian black magic, very interesting. This little book, Zen and the Art of Motorcycle Maintenance. Very. I just have to be in the right mood to read these philosophy books. You know what I mean? It just sometimes I just can't. And I have Nietzsche, Human All Too Human, and Beyond Good and Evil. Everyone should read some of his work. I think it's very insightful. but unfortunately has been taken the wrong way by a lot of people. Anyway, then I have Atlas Shrugged. I'm not really a fan of Ayn Rand's writing style, but hey, whatever. Let me move this stack over. And then I have my favorite book ever, which is Stephen King, The Stand. This is the unabridged version. This book is this copy I have is absolutely ancient. Um, as you can see, it's been through a lot. It's a bit beaten up. It's a bit worn. But I love, love, love that book. And I have The Grapes of Wrath, classic. This book, Oracle, very interesting book. I've read it a few times. House of the Scorpion. This one's really weird. Definitely recommend. This one, The Brock Connection. It was okay. It actually read pretty fast, which is a bit surprising considering that I'm not really like. A book has to be good for me to read it fast. So, but it wasn't really impactful. It was just an easy read. And then I have Dostoevsky, The Idiot. Not really a huge. It's just another. He's hard to read. You know, it's translated 1800s Russian, so it's very verbose. But a good book nonetheless. And I have Asimov, the Foundation Trilogy. I'm halfway through. I've taken a bit of a break on it for now, but I will get back to it. And this book, Braiding Sweetgrass, is very, very good. I think, yeah, I really like it. It's a slow read though. This I haven't read yet, but I thought the title was so cool I had to pick it up when I was at the bookstore. God is Not Great: How Religion Poisons Everything, which is a very true statement in my opinion. Then I have another Dostoevsky. I have read this in full. Crime and Punishment. In fact, when I was in high school, I translated several chapters of Crime and Punishment into classical Latin. So it's a book that I've analyzed fully. Because if you know anything about classical Latin, you know it's kind of a nightmare, and especially with a book as verbose and wordy as Crime and Punishment, it took quite a while, but it was fun. It was enjoyable. Have my Communist Manifesto because, of course, can't really live without that. It's my Bible. Just kidding. I'm not a communist. Then I have these two from Lois Lowry, Messenger and Gathering Blue. I think they are both really good. Easy to read, great books. Especially, yeah, they're just fantastic. I think I think I had another. No, I'm thinking of Gathering Blue is a really good book. And what else did she write that's like a big deal? The Giver, yeah, right. She wrote The Giver. I'm not really a fan of that one, but Messenger is like after The Giver. I think I didn't know that. But I don't really think it mattered because the book was still very like it's not really in the same setting, but it's like kind of has like references. And I have this Born a Crime by Trevor Noah. I read half of it. Then I got bored. But it's interesting. And this, The Devourers by Indra Das. This is good. This is one of the best books I've read in a long time. Although it is very violent, very graphic. If you're not a fan of very graphic, detailed werewolf sex, then you wouldn't like this book because that is
a lot of what happens in here, but it's a really good book. Trust me, it's not all just werewolf sex, but there is a lot of it. So just beware. And then these David Eddings books I haven't read yet, but I should. I tried, and then I got bored, and then I don't know. I just have to really be in the right mood to be able to read these days. And then A Light We Cannot See, I'm about halfway through. Um, I should finish it, but it's just one of those books. It's like so like depressing. I don't really like. It's just like kind of hard to pick up. And then Lord of the Rings. Oh my god, I don't even know how I got that far. This is one of the hardest reading books imaginable. Um, Reading Tolkien makes you feel like you're on something. Uh, I mean, props to him for creating one of the most amazing worlds of fiction. Um, but I'm not really a fan of the writing style. I hate to say. The Bible has like the King James version and the New King James version. I need like a new King James version of of Lord of the Rings. You know what I mean? Like, uh, I think I would just have to go into it with a different mindset than I had when I tried to read it the first time, and that was also a long time ago.
Oh, and then I forgot to mention this is a super old art book. Um, oh, I want to say it's from like the fifties or sixties. Um, yeah, it has a lot of super cool art and architecture and sculpture, photography in here from around the world. Um, yeah, and then let me stand up. And then I also have down here have my Quran, which I think everyone should read. It's a very good book, a very interesting book. And then why not? Let's just go over here. Let me take a seat. Have yeah, my Quran and my current journal that I'm using. Um, it's probably like a sin or whatever to put something on top of the Quran, but I just have my pen and my knife. Um, and then here in the back, that's black sand from Iceland that I picked up when I was there. Some gold from Colorado, more white quartz, and this is like a smoky quartz um, amulet. This cool old key. I don't think it's actually. I think it's just decorative. Honestly, I don't think it opens anything. This rock. Which one is this? Can I remember which one this is? Oh right, this rock is from Loch Ness. I picked this up in Loch Ness. I literally just went out, like just waded out into the lake and picked it up from the lake bed, because when I travel anywhere, I like to pick up a rock. Um, it's just something that I do, and this rock is from Iceland. I picked it up on the black sand beach, also in what's the town? The town Vik in the very south of Iceland. So very southern point. Picked that up. This is from my backyard. Um, it's like this really cool kind of heart-shaped glass rock thing. This one is also from my backyard. It's this really cool kind of sparkly rock, another white quartz. I don't remember where this one is from actually, but it has these cool holes in it. I love rocks, if you couldn't tell. I could just um, pick up rocks and talk about rocks forever. This little candle holder I got at an antique store. Just burning one of my purple candles.
And then this is Forest Moss. I'm almost out. It's really getting low. And Coffee Break. So I have like one, two, three, four scented candles going on. It sounds crazy in here, and I'm wearing like 3 sprays of Eau Noir. So yeah, that's everything. And then you can see my Art of War is the pages are gold. It was a very expensive copy, but hey, worth it. And then if you've been wondering what these weird stains are on my table, I don't know if I said this um, in the previous video or not, but a long time ago I spilled um, an entire bottle of, oh, what oil was it? It was some, I can't remember if it was lavender or patchouli, but it was one of the two. And I never can get it out no matter what I put on here. Um, and mind you, I have access to every industrial chemical and cleaning chemical on the planet. That's what I do. So I don't know what the hell. I think I just have to, it's just ugly and I have to deal with it. But yeah, that is it. And then, yeah, that's the window, my bag, more plants and everything. Um, so yeah, that's everything. Hope you enjoyed. I will see you all probably soon because I want to get some more reviews out. I just keep having issues with my reviews. Um, I just yeah. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed. I hope you have a fantastic day. I'll see you all later.